have nothing to say to you. See, that's what makes us think you have something to hide. You're trying real hard to act like you don't give a damn.
We're back. This is P. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all our latest unboxing and review videos. Today is February the 14th, 2024. And this is going to be the exclusive first video of 2024. We did have some filler videos for the month of January. Check out some of those if you haven't already. And also, if this is your first time tuning in, hit the notification bell. That way you'll have an alert on your smart devices, such as your mobile phone, smartwatch, tablet, or etc. Alright, with that being said, this channel is still primarily sneaker reviews, which are going to include various brands, whether it's Nike, Jordan, etc., etc. You already see in the title that today's unboxing is going to be Nike/Jordan brand, so I know you're excited for this. And yeah, if you want to check out the previous videos, they are going to date back to sneaker unboxings, apparel pickups, electronic unboxings, fragrances, and accessories as well. So also shout out to my day one YouTube subscribers. Appreciate the love and support, whether it's subscribing, the views, the comment section. I try to respond to any questions or anyone who shows love. There was a lot of positivity last year and the years before, so we're going to keep that ball rolling and continue to bring you official unboxings, which is going to give you first impressions, go over the details, the craftsmanship, just in case you're interested in ordering or purchasing in store, or maybe you're waiting on your product to arrive. Well, once again, in this case, we have the shock drop release of the Jordan 4 Reimagined, the Bred colorway. I'm great to see it first in person and give you my honest first impressions. But before we unbox, let's date back a little bit, just in case you don't understand or have a knowledge or educated on what the sneaker culture is. Sneakers is going to be athletic shoes, and not only are they to be worn for athleticism or sports, mainly basketball shoes that date back to the 80s and 90s, these retros, all the way to some of the new releases. They're also a fad in culture, whether it's hip-hop culture, pop culture, country, you even see wrestlers sometimes wearing the Jordan 1s, NFL players. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes for securing the Super Bowl 58 championship. Not my team, but as a fan of the sport, checked out the game versus the 49ers. They was tough. But sometimes the cleats can be inspired by some of these sneakers who are in a halftime show with Usher wearing the custom Jordan 4s. So we're going to take a look at the Jordan 4 Reimagined. It's going to be a colorway that's iconic by Michael Jordan and the Jordan brand, to have a little understanding of how it all got started after Michael Jordan playing with UNC, North Carolina Tar Heels. Shout out to them for securing the wins. It's about college basketball and NBA right now after football. But going to a professional level and being drafted with the Chicago Bulls in 1984, 1985, and securing the deal endorsement with the Nike brand that we're still seeing this to this day. So when we say Jordan 4, it's going to be his 4th season, 1989. So each year had a different signature shoe model with different colors that complemented usually the Chicago Bulls color as far as their team colors, with the red, black, and white. sometimes different shades of red, sometimes just black and white, etc., etc. There's just a little quick intro. Any other details I'll include in this unboxing. Let's check it out. All right, once again, this is P.oastman. If you're interested in purchasing any of these sneakers or anything that we sell, for one, follow me on IG. It's Instagram, where we upload photos of releases, different items for sale. If you're interested in sneakers, especially if you wear a size 9.5 or 10 in men's, then etc. So you can send a direct message, a DM, if you're interested. That'll be like PayPal or something secure to place your order. And also check out my eBay store if that's a little bit easier. We upload and advertise and use that platform to sell as well. So no matter where you are in the United States, and it's authenticated because everything is usually DS, some VN DS, very light DS, sneakers, electronics is on point, authentication, check out the feedback, that's how you can tell if the sellers is on point and legit, because that's going to reflect your selling practices. So, first time I'm going to see these, and to be honest, I didn't have any pickups for the month of January. I had a few sneakers that arrived that I placed in December, but for the month of January, I didn't purchase anything. No temptations as far as the sneakers. Comment below if you didn't purchase any sneakers, if you're a sneakerhead or a reseller, or just like to just getting in the sneaker game and you was waiting for the month of February to start checking out some sneaker heat. I knew with these releasing this weekend, Saturday, at your Foot Locker Champs on the Nike site, it's going to be a full-size run. It's going to be a general release, which means lots of pairs for every size. And I think they're expected to release 500,000 pair or around that amount, but that's not just your size. So yeah. And it'll probably be, if you don't catch them on release day, if these sell out, then you should have the opportunity on a restock, or you can always pay extra from a boutique or a reseller. It's tax time. A lot of individuals are going to want these, and this is going to be the tax time baller release. TTB is in full effect. You see the cement on the box that represents that nostalgia for 1989. That gray cement with the speckle in the back. Here's Michael Jordan, the Jumpman logo and icon with the basketball flight in white, giving you that 1989 vibe of the original release. Not, before we open this is not the OG version. I have the OG version right here, so we'll do some comparisons. This is the Reimagined Air Jordan 4 Retro. The colors is going to be black, fire red, cement gray, and also on this content label, it's going to reflect the men's size, which I chose 9.5, which is going to convert to a women's size 11. I know the ladies are going to want these too. Definitely is going to be exciting to see what's in this box. Let me take off the lid, set it over here, and flip this paper down, your cement paper. Shout out to the Sneakerholic that asked me what I thought about these, and I received these yesterday, but as you can see, live unboxing of this sneaker. And okay, so my appetite
for destruction, but it's great.
Crazy so far this year. I mean, we've been seeing photos of this OG colorway, and the main change visibly is going to be the material of the upper. This full grain leather and black. It's never been done before. It's always been a black nubuck material, and that's the thing. somebody that's been in the sneaker game, and even though I didn't have these when they first released, or if you was in elementary school and not really thinking about sneakers, more like video games, bicycles, cartoons, and toys. But once you get to middle school, well, I take that back. This generation, the parents from that era has their children stunting in the Jordans and stuff. But growing up with Michael Jordan, emerging through his rookie season to slam dunk competition in the previous year with the Jordan 3 and the Jordan 4 looking like this, releasing, and then the Jordan 5, the Jordan 6, all the way up to the Jordan 11s. And what this means as you seeing the basketball player play on the court, all-star game, MVPs, also securing championships, 6 of them, 2 3-peats, that's 3 championships in a row, then retiring, still released the Jordan 9 in 1993, came back in 94 and won 3 more with the Chicago Bulls with the same team. Check out The Last Dance on Netflix or ESPN, or some clips on YouTube, or also, just check out some clips of Michael Jordan. But to come from that era and see him, even if you just had the basketball cards or magazines, commercials, or the endorsements, the greatest player of all time, not just saying it, looking at the stats and all of your a lot of your favorite players now in the NBA. Grew up watching Michael Jordan and was definitely inspired through these different generations. And still releasing, having, not him personally, but having a team that's still releasing these goodies that we're getting. So just a quick overview. This is one. If you're like, okay, I just like OG colorways, like original colorways, I want to start my collection, or I'm going to limit myself. You see that the calendar grows, the release calendar grows often. So you see these Jordan Bred Reimagineds. You see the military blue, which is an OG colorway too, and I didn't even know that, from 1989, which will be releasing soon. Before Christmas, there's talks of other OG colorways around the holiday season, which we're just coming from a holiday, it feels like. Today is Valentine's Day. Shout out to all the ladies out there, all the women viewing my channel. Shout out to my mom. Happy Valentine's Day. To my sister, friends, everyone who supports the channel. Piate fly. And and you're gonna see the Columbia 11s and some of these other OG or OG-like colorways, which means maybe we haven't saw them in 10 or 20 years. And they really took the sneaker game by storm, and they're going to re-release, which we saw a few last year in 2023. Comment some of your favorite pickups or releases from 2023. But yeah, so we have these, the Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. Let's start with the outsole. All right, so we have the red on the heel with the herringbone traction towards where the arch is, and then Nike also in red with the swoosh. And just to be clear, this is going to be the fire red once again, keeping it iconic to the original. You have the white behind it, the gray with the herringbone traction with the little pods at the ball of your foot. Not to mention, when we say in this arch area, to be technical, because there's so many different people that tend to sneakers, no matter what the profession is. There's 4 arches in your foot, actually. Look it up. But anyway, herringbone traction, and then you have the distinctive stars in red on this shock drop Jordan 4 that released early that I was lucky to secure. And when we say enter these raffles and these shock drops, it means that something that they feel like is special, They'll release a few to create the hype, to give a visual, to get some in the hands of us reviewers. Or maybe you get them before your birthday or on your birthday, right? Or maybe this is going to be a gift to your loved ones. You can see how they have the size conversion for the women, or maybe the ladies, women out there may want to get a pair for their child, their boyfriend, their spouse, right? Cement gray, visible air unit on the heel. Now, the Air Jordans have air in the heel area, but they made the visible air unit with the Jordan 3. This talks of the Jordan 3 black cement Reimagines. I'm seeing rumors on Instagram of those for the holiday season. But you have the visible air unit that goes all the way through. You have Nike Air on the heel in gray. The flexible rubber tag. You have the mesh, honeycomb mesh blacked out this time. So this type of honeycomb mesh was designed by Tinker Hatfield to make the Jordan 4 lighter on the court, so more ergonomic. Also the tongue, I see, has this honeycomb mesh as well. All of these are standard designs of the Jordan 4 that you see most of the time. On the medial side, you have the mesh as well. Flat black laces. Your honeycomb lace eyelids are going to be gray cement, 1, 2, so one on the lower part, then your regular lacing system, and on the medial side, 1, 2. Your tongue is going to be in full grain leather and black, with the Jumpman in red and Flight in white. Now let's talk about the interior, being a cement gray, behind the tongue in red, and upside down is your Air Jordan strip. And the footbed and insole of your heel, the entire insole is red, but on the heel has your size sticker, so 9.5, and then Nike swoosh in air and black. So definitely all the OG touches in this Jordan 4. And I could tell by the photos, at least that I saw earlier, this leather and the weight of the shoe sort of reminds me of the Jordan 4 Oreo. So you had the Oreo, and then I think the other one was like Sport Blue or something like that, white and blue. And they released in 1999 originally. And then retroed like around 2015 or 16, both pair. But I don't think this mesh was the exact same. I think it was a leather with just like the pattern. And they had oval laces instead of flat laces. But I think that leather reminds me, not only because it's black, but just the texture of this tumble leather. Now, you definitely can tell that the layers and the cut of this leather is, genuine leather, smooth. They wasn't going to cut it short, even though it's so many pairs, especially with a price point at $225 plus tax. The resale right now, currently on the 9.5, is going to put you at about $3 or $340 plus tax. If you're looking at StockX, GOAT, or any of these sneaker boutiques, which may go up, may go down, depending on how these release Saturday. If you're planning on purchasing these in store, go ahead and get your raffle in online. Your raffle, which means if you're selected, they'll hold your pair, right? The money is drafted from your account. You go to the store that you choose, be there about a certain time, right? There's going to be people in line for these, I promise. I remember seeing people in line for the Jordan 4, red cements last year. Also for the cherries, even though that was around the holiday season. It's tax refund time. Individuals still have Christmas money maybe, or whatever the case is, so they've been waiting for this shoe. Especially if they couldn't get the fire red for retail a few years ago, or the resale price was too high, or just waiting for the leather one to add to their collection. All right. So we're gonna take one more spin, but hold tight. Right. We're gonna do a quick side-by-side comparison. And the funny thing is, oh yeah, you have your keychain blacked out this time. Plastic, Nike, swoosh, nice touch. Takes you back, especially if you came up in the era when these released. You got the honeycomb, you got the visible air unit, you got the flap in the back, the keychain. It's almost like a toy on foot. You already know what to wear with these. Blacked out jeans for this time of the year, depending on where you live. Your tech fleece, your joggers, Nike, black. You know, that's basically it, unless you're wearing these on the court with the jersey. All right, so we're gonna move this box right here for now. Take a look at the Jordan 4 box. You see the lid is obviously different, so that way in your collection, when you're grabbing them real fast, throw on with your fit, you know which one is which. Right. And also, what else do we have? The cement is on the bottom. Yeah, so that's what they did. They flipped it. So the bottom is cement, the lid is black, and your content label. Yeah, so it's a difference in the content label as well. The OG is more blacked out, and the fonts are different. The OG has the price of $200. You wish you could get these for $200. And both of these are 9.5, but look at the size difference. So the Reimagined box is longer and wider slightly. So keep that in mind. There's no port. I like these touches, even on the box. Some people don't care about the box, but got that little ventilation right there, almost like a subwoofer. It's ported. Yeah. So enough with the box. Pull the lid off. Let's do a comparison. Black paper on the inside of this. And it's not black paper, it's more like plastic-like paper. Almost like gift paper that you use as an insert inside of your gifts. And these have been worn, so they're VNDS, like once. This is the OG and Nubuck, and even though I like leather better than Nubuck, this Nubuck is just so smooth. It's not like the thick hair suede that you see sometimes, like on the Jordan 4 Royals or something like that. Like this, you can tell it's the premium. Air Jordan behind the tongue upside down. Keep in mind these was released in like 2018 or 19, I think. Shoe trees on the inside. If we're talking about sizing, go true to size or a half size larger, by the way. Remember that for the fit, all right? Because we're dealing with the Reimagined design, okay? So the Reimagined is going to have newer technology, but it's still like flat outsole, no real like arch. So if you're used to wearing a lot of new shoes and you're gonna wear these, definitely keep in mind, maybe going a half size up and they're gonna feel different. Yeah, you're gonna get the style, the nostalgia, the look, and all of that. But if you're used to lightweight shoes, for for running or something like that. And you've been getting other silhouettes by Nike, like LeBron's, some of the newer Air Maxes or Vapor Maxes. If you never had a Jordan 4, this is going to take you to a different comfort level, meaning not as modern as that. Even though I think the Air unit and the insole is newer technology in this, obviously. And this is a retro, so it's going to be better, of course, than the 89 version. But it's side by side. Let's start from the bottom. See if I change my mind on the nubuck being better. I'm still going to go with it. It's like, oh gee, come on, it wouldn't even be the Reimagined if it wasn't for this one. But of course, brighter, crispier on the new. But I mean, it's like the outsole is definitely on point. But you're going to see that with all the Jordan 4s. You're going to feel the stars feel about the same. Of course, the newer one may be a little bit more slightly aggressive. Looking down at these, I like the nubuck better. I mean, the leather is cool, especially if the nubuck never existed or I didn't have the nubuck. I'd be like, yo, I got these again. Yes. Don't really know which one feels lighter. I have a scale, but wasn't prepared to weigh these to see what they feel about the same. But of course, the leather is probably slightly heavier, I guess. Then we'll take a look at the rear. The Nike Air looks a little bit more narrow. And I guess the heel does on the nubuck. The tongue seems higher on the leather version, in my opinion. But this is stock lace still, so it's not relaced. Anyway, comment below on which one you like the best in this versus battle for 2024 Valentine's Day with the Jordan 4 Bred. My favorite Jordan 4 is going to be the white cement, which I used to have like the 2016. I no longer have. Please drop the Reimagined this year or next year, if God's willing. And you know, it's in the budget. I'll definitely try to get a pair of those again. Keep your OGs, right? Especially when you have these guys. Well, we're not even gonna go there. But yeah, keep your OGs if possible. And plus, it's like money in the bank. So prime example, you get these for retail. You know, G colorway, somebody may be quick to give you the $325, right? So they can flip them for $400 or $500, and then you never see them again. These we're gonna see Saturday. If you're just gonna go to the store without a raffle, call first. Make sure you know the time that they open. Get some information. Get there, you didn't get your raffle in. Hang out at the mall or the shopping strip. Keep your eyes peeled. Talk to a cashier or a manager or a sales assistant. See if they can sneak you a pair for sale, right? Instead of waiting till the time to see. But if you want to play it fair, just hit them up when they say, hey, up for grabs. Anything left over, let's get it. You're going to be looking at, once again, the $225 plus tax for retail. This one gets the 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. This one gets the 9.7 out of 10. All right, it may grow on me. You know what? I said the mesh was blacked out right here. That's standard on this one. I don't know what I was thinking about. I guess I was still just, my eyes was adjusting to this leather. is sort of soft right here. It's not as soft as the military black that we saw about 2 years ago. It's not as soft as that leather. It's not as soft as the leather on the Reimagined Jordan 3. I feel like that's a little bit softer. I don't know if it's because of the color or what. Not that anything is wrong with this. This is like a tumbled, slightly wallet-like leather feeling. Feel that. Don't crease it up too much. Just gently press right here. Tiger style. But yeah, we're back to 2024. You already know what it is. We got more unboxings on the way. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a look at this other package right here, just in a different size. This is for one of my friends. And like I said, I got 2 other pair of SBs that I need to review. I'm not going to say which ones they are, but you can comment below if you want to take a guess. And I'll definitely reply if you hit it on the nail. Yeah, they're from orders from 2023. So I got those 2, plus we got 2 or 3 on the way today, which is both from Nike, and they're going to be the Love Pack, the City of Love Pack. So we have both of those colorways, the Burgundy Crush, along with the Coconut Milk colorway. So I look forward to unboxing those for you guys. Any questions, comment below. Here's another size. This is going to be grade school, size 7 in youth. Same box, just a little bit smaller. These retail for $160 plus tax. Neatly packed with the paper. I'll just grab one of these out. Super light. Oh yay. To put this back on, just basically, if you're not used to these type of keychains, slide it through the hole. Pause. Hold on. Or did it have to be a pause? And connect it to the other end with the chain. Press it in. Simple as that. Comment below if you wear your keychains, your hang tags. Sometimes you'll get them in plastic, like hard plastic, other than it's flimsy. Or do you think it's tacky to wear? Just use it, keep it in your box. Pause. Oh, say what? So, side by side comparison. 9.5 for grade school 7. Take a look at the rear, the heel. All right, and there you have it. The Jordan 4 Reimagined 2024, and also for kicks, the OG Nubuck. When will these release again? Who knows? So if you need a pair, get your raffles in, right? Or make a plan, try to hit up some stores, you know, Finish Line, Foot Locker, Champs, Dick's Sporting Goods. If your internet is acting crazy, gas up, right? You got an electric vehicle, you know what to do. If not, when they sell out in your size, refresh the screen a couple of times, but after an hour or so, and they're not there, they're gone. You can contact the stores over the phone, see if they have anything left, right? You may get lucky, maybe a canceled order or a wrong size return or something like that. If not, you gotta hit the resellers. Hopefully you can have a friend that resells. Or you can wait for a restock. I feel like these may restock again, not these, the Reimagined. And if so, you may get lucky on your restock. But this is going to be a coveted shoe. People can downplay it and act like they're not pressed on Jordans, but deep down inside, if you're a sneakerhead, you at least like these blacked out, not like the Black Cats, which the Black Cat 3s are releasing this year, but the blacked out versus the white cement, OG colorway, original colorway, which means color that was released that Michael Jordan wore on the court with his jersey. Comment below if you still have the Jordan 4 olives and you wish you could take them back to the store and swap them out for these. This is P. Shout out to everyone. Peace and love. Stay safe. If you're out and about, that's what we're looking for in 2024. Blessings that you believed you've already received so you can bless others. And keep praying, keep the faith, right? These material things are fun, right? To wear, to collect, and all of that. We have more on the way, but God first, loved ones, learn to forgive. I know it's difficult. Yeah, this is Dr. B. This is P. Check out my store, P.oastman. Follow me on Instagram, P.oastman. Shout out to all my friends once again, all my new subscribers, day one subscribers. Peace. Let's go.
Where are we going? Well, appreciate the love and support. 2024 is going to be amazing. Stay tuned for more unboxing videos. We're bringing you nothing but heat 24/7, 365. Alright? Stay blessed. Stay in God's will. Stay in God's faith. Be a good servant as much as possible.